Hi, my name is Kirstin, and welcome to 30 minutes of getting fit on the bike. 30 minutes of cycling ahead of you, lots of intervals, lots of chance to improve your endurance and get a great workout. Let's start our ride. I want you to add a little bit of gear onto your bike, not so that it feels heavy, just so you feel a little bit of pull against your legs. I want this first minute to be very comfortable, very easy. Just take this time to get familiar with your bike. Set your intentions for this ride. Let whatever's happened in your day go. We have 30 minutes together to make the most of this workout. You can get back to the rest of life after. All right? So nice, comfortable pace. I want your legs turning over fairly quickly because that's going to get the blood flowing. All right? It's going to help us get warmed up faster and prepared for the work to come. Nice, deep breaths. You won't be able to take nice, long, deep breaths for the entire class. There'll be moments where that will be more difficult. So let's take those breaths in now. Good. Let those shoulders relax. Now, wherever your gear is, I'd like you to add 2. Try not to slow down as you do that. That is our first step up in intensity. Our shoulders are relaxed. You have a light grip on your handlebars. Your elbows are soft. You're feeling just a little more pull against your legs now, but still really comfortable. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being rolling out of bed easy, 10 being all out maximal, or like a 2, maybe a 3. Now wherever your RPMs are, so the speed of your legs, let's aim to add 5 to 10 right now. We're just layering on through this warm-up. Nothing will be overwhelming. I don't want any part of this first song to feel hard. Very good. Very good. Just keep this flowing. Excellent. Kind of find a rhythm. Just roll with it. I'd like those RPMs to be somewhere in the 90s right now. Fairly quick, but not a sprint. Not out of control fast. And think about the movement of your legs. The ankles aren't locked in. There's movement through the ankles. We press down with a little bit of a flatter foot. We pull up, leading with the heel. Now let's maintain these RPMs. Let's add 1 more gear. And let's adapt and see how that feels. So now you should be feeling that mild pulling sensation against your legs, but we're not quite on a mountain yet, right? Maybe there's a little wind in your face, something along those lines. Now with this new resistance, we're going to do very short little pickups. We're going to aim to go a little faster. So we're going to shoot for 100 RPM. So ready? Go ahead. Just 15 seconds. We call these accelerations. They help get the body warm and prepared. The body stays calm. Great. That's it. Nice. And then you can let the legs slow back down. Something comfortable. Put maybe a little pick up there, the heart rate jump a couple beats. Again, nothing overwhelming. Ready to try one of those again? Let's go. Acceleration. We're looking to touch at the 100 mark on the RPMs. Good, good. Very nice, very nice. And then ease it back. Think about just taking the pressure off your feet. Excellent. Are we feeling warmer? I hope so. We're going to do that acceleration again. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. Feel what it takes to get those feet turning over faster. Yes. That's it. That's it. And pull back the pressure. So the intensity starts to build, and as soon as it does, we kind of yank back on it because it's very early in the game here. These are getting us ready for the intervals. Let's try it again. Yep. Very nice, very nice. Keep those shoulders calm. Awesome. Take that pressure off. Good stuff. Are you feeling warmed up? You ready for your next challenge? Grab a sip of water. Sneak in a couple deeper breaths. We're going to be challenging a pretty steep hill early in the game today. So right now we're on flat road. We're cruising. Yeah. Nicely done. Okay. So I want you to add 2 gears on right away. So let's try to get everyone, yourself, up over 10 on the gears. This is how we're going to start. Every 15 seconds or so, we're going to add a gear. So it's going to end up being really heavy. I'd like your RPMs to be right around 70. We're going to hold that as long as we can. Okay, add one more. Add one more. So I am no longer recommending that you stay comfortable. I want you to embrace getting a little uncomfortable now. Add another gear. Now because we're trying to hold the same speed, this is getting tougher and tougher as we go. On that 1 to 10 scale, 2 and 3 are long gone. We're going 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite hitting the very peak of 10, but definitely getting uncomfortable. Good. I'd really like you to keep your bum down on the saddle for now. Add a gear. So what's going to help you do that? Think about that upstroke. Think about that upstroke. Nice. Very good, very good. Okay, let's add another one. Add another one. Ooh, it's getting real sticky. Like we're moving through quicksand, yeah? Now, I don't know about you, I am struggling to keep up with that 70 RPM. My legs have slowed down a bit, but I'm working harder. I'm still climbing fairly smooth, so I'm gonna keep plugging away at this. Good. Okay, take a look at your gear, and then take it off to where you were in your warm-up. This is a recovery. When we do hard intervals, we need to take the break to be able to perform again. The next interval we're gonna do is a little bit shorter, but we're gonna stand up. We're actually gonna make it a little bit harder. So wherever you left off on those gears, I challenge you to try to add 2 more. It's just an effort. Try it and see what happens. So start bringing them up now. And here we go. We're gonna try to stay with the beat of the music here. So if your RPMs are somewhere in the low 60s, that's exactly where I want you. Smooth and steady. Nice. A little back and forth action. Your hips are behind your knees. There's a little bit of weight on your hands, but what I don't want is you to be heavy in your hands. Your legs are always going to be your most powerful movers. So let them take on this work. Great. If you need to sit down, and I'm not sitting down yet, that's okay. You do you. Next time you do this ride, aim to stand up a few seconds longer. Nice. Great stuff. Great stuff. A few more seconds. I got good news for you. Another breather. Come on down. So you can trust that you can work hard because you know the recovery's coming. Interval training. Now we have one more climb for this song. It's going to be a little longer. We're going to try to stay down as long as we can. We're going to keep increasing the resistance. We'll finish standing. Drink up, drink up. Okay, first bump. So back where you started that first climb. Oh boy. Toughest thing we've done yet today. Smooth and steady, pushing and pulling. Well done, well done. Hope you're feeling strong. Bump one more. One gear at a time. One gear at a time. Shoulders relaxed, chest lifted, letting that air come in. You are powerful and strong on your saddle. Yes. One more. And ultimately, you're going to choose when you stand up, because you're going to add that one gear where you go, nope, I cannot stay seated, I have to stand up. And that's when you do. Add one more. I'm getting close, I'm getting close. I'm going to try to fight one more gear down here. Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. Whew. Great work. Bump it again. Yeah. I'm up. Maybe you're still down. That's fine. But it's heavy. Wherever you are, this is a heavy, steep climb. Fantastic. Again, bump it up. So you might very well be above where you've gone yet today. Heck, maybe ever on this bike, all right? But you got this. You got this. Whew. Well done. Well done. Want to try another one? Why not? Why not? Oh, yep. Push, pull, push, pull. So simple. Not easy. Simple. Come on. And, oh, you know it's time. Come on down. Come on down. Great work. Okay, take a few seconds to breathe. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna do about 2-minute intervals, where we're gonna go between moderate intensity and higher intensity. Because you're not getting a pure recovery on the moderates, you're not gonna be as rested as you want. On the highs, you can't go quite all out. You gotta conserve a little bit of energy. So let's get that gear to where you feel you can maximize your speed, and we accelerate now. We're targeting right around 100 RPMs. This is hard. 8 on 10. You can't wait for it to be over, but you're not quite gasping totally out of air, okay? That's it. That's it. Good work. The gear is not gonna change, just our cadence will. All right, a little slower. Remember, it's not a complete recovery. So ultimately, you're not gonna slow down as much as you want to. Take about 20 RPM off. Maintain a little bit of intensity. Okay, good. So you're happy to have it. You'd like a little more, but you'll take what you can get. We're gonna be picking up our cadence again in just a moment. Targeting that 100 RPM marker again. Let's go. There's our cue. Nice. Smooth and steady, quick, efficient circles of the legs. Nice. Maintain it. Maintain it. Excellent work. Hang on, just a little bit longer. Uh-huh. Pressure off the pedals. Take off about 20 RPM. Okay. It feels easier. Maybe not as easy as you'd like, but easier. So we're training our body to recover at not quite recovery intensities, right? This is a great skill to have. Good. Good work. Doing great. All right, slow down even more, as much as you want to. No need to touch the resistance. That's gonna stay stable. This is a little bit of pure relief before we jump back in and do the same drill again. Big breaths, heart rate's gonna drop a little more comfortable. We recharge the battery just enough to be able to hit this again. Okay, right back to our 100 RPM. Let's jump back in. There we go. So you've done this now. You know how it's gonna feel. You know what to expect. Yep. Great job. Great job. Keep it up, keep it up. Okay, pressure off, pressure off. Now you gotta watch those RPMs. Because if you don't watch them, your body is gonna try to help you. Your body's gonna try to slow down even more. Just enough to gather up a little bit more energy. I'm going to get right back to it. You can feel that little pickup. It's coming. It's coming. Let's jump back in. Hit it. Nice job. Nice job. Shoulders stay relaxed. Elbows stay soft. You can close your eyes and fully immerse yourself in this world. That is up to you. Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe a few more seconds. Sure you can. Sure you can. Come on. We're stretching it. Maintain those 100 or more RPMs. Yeah. And pure relief. Come on down. Take a break. A little sip. Great news for you. We're over the halfway hump of this entire ride. You're doing awesome. Once you feel like you've recovered a bit, you don't have to stay at a 0 on 10 on your scale. You can come back in kind of where we were in the warm-up. We call that a baseline intensity. Very low level of work you could sustain for a really long time. That helps build up our aerobic capacity, our engine. We're gonna be getting off the saddle again for this next track. If you have an athletic mindset, you like to get a little aggressive and ambitious on the bike, this is gonna be the one for you. So we're gonna bring that gear up. Let's aim to get it over 10. I'd love to see everyone in the 14, 16 range. We're gonna stand up with this, okay? Now we're gonna allow our legs to go slow. So this is the recovery. When I say go, very short, we're gonna attack and try to speed through this, getting those RPMs up over 80. Let's give it a shot. Go. Aha. Ooh. And walk those legs again, slower. This is where you catch your breath a little bit. Maybe that burning in your legs subsides. Maybe not. We're gonna keep this pattern going. All right, speed it up. Try to get up over 80, up over 80. I know it's tough, I know. Try your hardest. And pull it back. Ooh. I normally want you to shake it, but we can't really shake it on the bike, can we? Put that energy back into this attack. Pick it up. We lean forward a little bit. We're engaging the front of our legs a little bit more. Yep. Ooh. And slow it back down. Almost through this first one. Okay. One more before we take an official breather. Go. And 4, 3, 2, come on down. Ah, breathe. The song just keeps coming, but we're just gonna recharge that battery a little bit. We can do the same drill again. Ah, all right. Calm it down. Now, I don't expect you to be fully rested like you're waking up after a great sleep, but better than when we left off the interval, right? Ready to attack it again. So let's bring that gear back where we left off. Up but slower. We're adjusting, we're adapting. Let's get ready to accelerate those legs. What are we targeting again? 80 RPM. Hup. Nice. Nice. Whew. Fantastic. Slow them down. Great work. Great work. Go again. Yeah, you got this, you got this. Slow. Roll a little quicker. You can do this. You can do hard things. Pick it up. Let them slow. You got a little more in the tank? Hope so. Accelerate again. Slow them down. See, they're quick. In your mind, you just got to manage it. Attack. Yeah. Slow. And yet we're still standing. Not quite the relief we'd like, but let's use it. Go. Go. Slow down. Oh. Come on, push it again. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Attack. Good, 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 good. Woo. Slow those legs down. Have a seat. Yeah. Oh, man. You worked so hard. I know you did. And we are getting so close. So close. Great chance for a sip of water, because what I'm going to ask you next is to go as heavy as you've gone yet on the saddle. We're going to keep increasing till the RPMs fall somewhere in the 50 to 60 range. Now here's the thing for intensity. It's not going to be quite as hard as what you just did, because this is all about endurance. We're going to sustain this effort for a little longer. Push, pull. We're not going to stay at this resistance for the entire time, but we're not going to have any sort of easy recovery in this nearly 5 minutes of effort. Okay, now, I want you to take 4 gears off. It's not because it's going to be easier. It's because you're allowing a little more flow to the legs. It's similar in overall intensity, just a bit different. The goal is to be between 80 and 90 RPMs here. Not harder, not easier, different. Now you've seen the pattern we're going to use for the entire song. All right, back up to that first gear you used. Back to that slow stuff. Good. We're just toggling back and forth between the two. It's kind of like we're going up and down peaks for the entire duration. Nice. Stay here. Stay here. Whew. Oh, yeah. Excellent, excellent. You gotta pull hard. Think about your hard pull. Take off those 4 gears, and let's accelerate the legs. 80 to 90. No doubt about it. It's tough work. I know that. But you're not blowing up. It's tough, but manageable. Sitting right about 7 on 10 in intensity. We're not losing our breath. Just good quality hard work. Nice. Nicely done. You know it's not over. So let's add back those gears. Add them back. Oh, sticky. Sticky, scrape and pull. Scrape and pull, yes. Ooh. That's it, that's it. A little more, a little more. You got this, you got this. You feel the weight of it, right? Boom, 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 boom. Push, pull, push, pull. Peel back the gear. Let the leg speed float up. Just repeating the pattern now. The brain knows what to do. Let it lead the body. Come on. Hang on, hang on. You're close, I promise. Close, but not quite there. Great job. Great job. Okay. Bump up those gear again. Whew. Stay with it. Stay with it. Awesome. Come on, keep fighting. Keep fighting. Woo. You're so close. Woo, come on. Whose legs are burning? We're all in this together. Wherever you are. The struggle is real. Come on. Come on. Take back those 4 gear. It's not over yet. RPMs pick up. 80 to 90. Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. And take some pure relief. Great news. We are now into our last song of this workout. Hydration. And we're gonna focus on 40-second and 20-second intervals for this last song, okay? They're gonna be standing up. I bet you're happy to hear that. We're all looking for a little relief. We're looking to keep our RPMs in the 70s. We're gonna get 20 seconds breather between all of them. Let's try the 40-second right now. I would put the gear where you were on the saddle. That's right, because now we're standing up. It will be a faster cadence. We got more power behind it. We have a shorter effort, so we can work harder. No doubt about it. You're gonna be losing your breath on these. Haha, yes. Good, good, good. Come on. Almost through this first one. Now pure relief, come on down. Take the gear down, legs slow. You're charging that battery as fast as you can, like a superstar charger. Okay, next one's 20 seconds. More gear, more intensity. It's only half the time. We're going in. It always comes quick. 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, just 20 seconds. You got this. Attack, attack, attack. You're doing it. You're doing it, come on. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. And rest. Okay, we're going back to the 40-second. Now you've seen each, you know what to expect. They're not super long recoveries. It's the last song, so we really have nothing to lose here. We got 10 more seconds. Gear's gonna go back, just like the first one, or more if you need. Let's go. Hey, hey, come on. Almost there, almost there. Drive those knees up. Fire. Yes. Hang on, hang on. You got this, a little more, a little more. Whew. Fantastic, fantastic. Almost there. Oh man. Come on down. Okay, I'm gonna ask you for one more 20-second push. everything you've got. You've got nothing to lose now, okay? Last 20-second push of this workout. Breathe. Weight on it. Okay. One more deep breath. Resistance. Sky high. Go. 20 seconds. Attack, attack, attack. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is it. Come on. Come on. You got it all the way. All the way. Yeah. Time. Come on down. Let those legs, please, keep them moving. The hard stuff is over. This little bit of recovery is going to help you recover faster in preparation for your next workout. So resistance, the gear is low. Kind of like when we started the warm-up. Enough to feel that catch in the leg, knowing that you're doing the movement of the pedals, not the bike. Otherwise, your heart rate is dropping by the second. Your breaths are coming deeper. Ooh. Fabulous job. Should be feeling a little better already. It'll take a little longer for your heart rate to fully come back to resting, but you're well on your way. Just keep riding like this and just be mindful. Maybe your shoulders have kind of scrunched up again. Just put them down, lift that chest, always checking in with those real fundamentals of good riding. At this point, if you're riding with a partner, you should be able to have a conversation again, whereas a few minutes ago, that wasn't possible. Slow the legs. You can take that resistance right off. Let them slow. Let them slow. Have a seat on your bike. Lift the arms above the head. Give yourself a hand. You did an amazing job. Tough 30 minutes. Great workout. All within 30 minutes. Done. The real marker is consistency. So I hope to see you back again soon. Keep up the good work. Congratulations.
If you want to continue your workout, just click over here. To work out in a gym, click in the description and become a member right now.